Shalom. GMS Holland sit downs coming with a quick hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS for teaching us this truth. And peace and salutations to the elect out there spreading his word and saying in the truth. Gone. I want to go into this quick lesson concerning visiting iniquities upon descendants, because you got events where people are being punished without having done anything. For example, being born blind, being born deaf, a child that gets hit by a car, gets lame, paralyzed. And for certain people, that's hard to be understood. You got people that say, yeah, this shows you that there is no God. Because if there was a God, that would mean that such things would not happen. But that's not the way it is, man. This is just how the Most High works, man. People believe that there's a hell and that there's a devil sitting with a pitchfork on his throne of flames, but that's nonsense, man. Hell is here, so here is where you get your judgment. How do you get your judgment? You live your life, you commit iniquity, which the word iniquity means sin upon sin, and then you die, and the Most High sends your ass back to earth, because this place where we live now, here's the place of judgment, man. Let me grab that scripture real quick. No, let me read this first, and then I go into that. So this is Numbers chapter 14, verse 18. Yahweh is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving the iniquity and transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty. So if you die without getting your punishment, that doesn't mean you are innocent. That doesn't mean your punishment is not gonna come. By no means clearing the guilty. So if you're guilty, you're gonna receive your punishment on this earth, man. Not under the ground, getting tortured your whole life by Satan. No, man. The punishment is right here upon earth, man. So it says, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. So the iniquity, the punishment, the punishment that you get for your iniquities will come back in the third or fourth generation. Why is it gonna come back in the third or fourth generation? Because that's when you are reincarnated to this earth, man. In Suriname they got a custom wherein they say, like, when a father, when a man becomes a father and his son is being born, sometimes they call him grandfather. Hey, grandfather, you back. So that shows you that people in Suriname, they're spiritual. They know about reincarnation, and they know that that's the fourth generation, man. That's that man, your grandfather, coming back. So that's the spiritual thing, man, and that's the truth. This is reincarnation. So when that person comes back, he gets either his punishment or he doesn't. So when you did wicked things, you get your punishment. That's why when you look at the captivity of Egypt, when we were in captivity, the punishment of the Egyptians came 400 years later. So does that mean that people that was punishing us in slavery in Egypt, that the ones that didn't live 400 years later, that they didn't get punished for their nonsense. That's not true. They did, because the ones that were in the first 100 years were back in the 400th year to receive their punishment, you know. So I'm looking for this scripture. Let me see. Understand, not understand. Under the sun. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Wait. Bear with me for a minute. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Exactly. So under the sun is the place of judgment. We are under the sun. So this earth is the place of judgment. You know, you get reincarnated. The third or the fourth generation, you get you are brought back to this earth to receive your punishment. You know, certain people get born with all kinds of infirmities, or maybe you know, you only have a couple of years to live. You know, you're born blind, born deaf. That's your punishment, man. So it says, and moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So that's under the sun, man. That's under the sun. Now let's go to John to get a quick example. This is John chapter 9 verse 1. And Yahushua passed by. He saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? So the disciples sincerely asked Yahushua, like, hey, who was born blind? Why is he born blind? And who did sin that he was born blind? His parents or him? And Yahushua answered, neither had this man sinned, nor his parents. Exactly, because this man was born blind. So if it was him that sinned, and the Most High gave him his judgment right then and there, then he would have became blind. But he was born blind. So does that mean he sinned while he was in the womb? No, he sinned before he was in the womb. He sinned in his former life. You know, that's why Yahushua says, let me read it again. Yahushua answered, neither had this man sinned, nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. Exactly. And the works of the Most High is the judgment, man. The works of the Most High is judgment. The judgment that came upon this man, upon this spirit. That's why Matthew 10 and 28, I believe. Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Exactly, because man, a person cannot kill the soul. And I'm gonna go into it, but keep that thought in mind. A person cannot kill you twice, so to speak. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. So a person, you know, just a human, he can kill you. He can give you a bullet in your head, and then they kill your body. But where your soul goes, they are not able to go unless they dead themselves. But then they are not able to kill you again. So a person that kills you, pow, you get a cap in your head, you die. When you come back in the reincarnation, that person is not gonna be able to put judgment upon you again, to shoot you down again, because that person is not gonna know who you are. You know, he's not gonna know how you came back, so to speak. So it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So the Most High is able to kill your body to put judgment upon you, you know, through people. You know, maybe he puts an evil spirit inside a person, and he slaughters your ass. Or he puts a spirit upon someone to be busy with his phone, not watching the road while he's driving. Bam, a child of 4 years old gets you know, gets driven over. The Most High is able to put judgment upon your body, man, but even upon your soul, because it says destroy both soul and body in hell. Now this is hell. Where we are right now, this is hell, man. This is the place of judgment, you know. So the Most High is able to kill you, raise you up, you know, to the spirit world, bring you back to the world, and judge your flesh again. You know, he's able to keep track on your spirit where it goes, but a human has not that power, you know. So that's the works of the Most High, man, being manifest in a person that's born blind. That's where this thing comes from, and what it's talking about. Now, to prove that even the people back in the days knew that there was reincarnation, I'm gonna grab this scripture. Let me look for it. Wait, let me check it out. Okay, going on. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 13. When Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, which is Elijah, you see, Elijah. So, and they said, verse 14, and they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. So why would they say that Yahushua is one of the prophets, or that he's Jeremiah, or Elijah, or John the Baptist? Why would they say that? Because they knew about the thing of reincarnation. They knew that you would come back in the flesh, and that you could have been someone that was important, a prophet, or, you know, a teacher, a speaker, you know, a man of the Lord, a seer. So they knew that, man. But the only thing that, you know, so the people in the Bible knew it, but nowadays you got people that don't believe in reincarnation. They say it's not true, you know. But even the man in the scriptures knew it. So that's why Yahushua plainly asked the disciples, like, hey, so whom do people say that I am? You know, and they straight up said, like, look, some say you are Jeremiah in the reincarnation. Some say that you are Elias in the reincarnation. You know. So people back then knew it, but some people nowadays are blind to this thing, man. So that's why I made this video. Hope it was edifying, you know, and y'all rock us out to the next lesson, man. Shalom.